exactly the energy you guys wanted this weekend, but kind of what do you take away from tonight and from last night?
Well, both nights it kind of ended up being a 2-1 game. We kind of shortened when coach called the timeout. We kind of just played 35 minutes, focus on that. And then it ended up being 1-0, and we battled back 1-1, and then it was 2-1. But we just had to keep working hard. Obviously, they're number 2 in the country, and every period, every minute, every shift, we just got to get better and keep working. So, I mean, tough league.
Yeah. And then, so the second period, it was kind of almost the opposite of yesterday, where it seemed like the first period you guys came out a little bit slower yesterday, and then kind of built from there. And then tonight, kind of seemed like you had the momentum to start, and then Wisconsin came in and it kind of slowed down from there. So I guess in the second period specifically, what did you guys see on the ice that kind of didn't work as well?
Well, obviously in the first period when we got the first goal against us, I made a mistake. I just got flustered, and that happens, because against good teams, once you make a mistake, it sometimes ends up in the back of the net, and kind of took the momentum away from us. But after that, we kind of responded. Second period wasn't we ended up playing better than yesterday, I think. But obviously, it just wasn't going in for us. But we had them on their heels, and we were on our toes for a little while there.
And then coming in next weekend, you've got Minnesota. So again, it's not going to be an easy weekend for you. But what are you expecting out of that? And is there anything in particular you guys are looking to kind of improve on or to change to face off against those guys?
Nothing really to change. I think we responded really well today, especially when we kind of got in our own little bubble there. And I think we got to do that next weekend because obviously we know they're good and we got to expect to get scored on and we got to expect it to be hard. And that's what we have to do is just learn to battle with them and compete with them, and hopefully something will go our way every once in a while.
Emma, Carissa played the third period, and you know what? I thought she played real well.
Yeah, she played really well. She's been working hard since she got here 2 years ago, and she deserves a little bit of time, and she's always here for us in practice, and she's on the bench cheering for us. And so, when she gets the chance out there, we're behind her, and we're really proud of her.
Some of the youngsters got a taste of WCHA play, and I think some of them handled pretty well, I thought.
Yeah, I mean, last weekend against UConn, they kind of were surprised at how fast it was, and then we're like, get ready because Wisconsin's going to be even harder. It's going to be faster, and I think obviously after you play a couple games in the WCHA, you get kind of used to it, and so I think we just got to build.
So kind of the opposite of what happened last night, at least on the scoreboard, where you guys kind of came out with momentum from last night's game. It seemed like in the first period and then the second period kind of just didn't seem to go your way. So what do you, I guess, take out of that compared to last night as between the two games?
Well, last night our goaltender was in the zone and she was amazing and she gave us a chance to win, and we started really slow, bad first period, but played really well in the second and third. Tonight, the skaters, our entire team, I thought played really, really well, but we didn't have goaltending. And most of the time, coaches never talk about goaltending publicly, but how do I not talk about it? I mean, everybody in the rink knows. So we had goaltending last night, we didn't have it tonight. They took 3 easy shots, 3 easy goals, and you're done.
So do you see it more as just not being, I guess, with not so much that your team didn't play well, but that Wisconsin just played a little bit better?
No, I think our team played extremely well tonight, and they never gave up. When a team takes 3 easy shots and gets 3 easy goals, that there's no question should be saved, okay?
Yep.
Most teams would quit, and my team did not quit. They rallied, and they played, and they played. And after, when I called the timeout, I said there's 35 minutes left in this game, and all I want you to do is try to win that 35 minutes, and we lost it 2-1. Just like we lost last night 2-1 before I pulled my goalie. So my message to my team is we're actually better than it looks on the scoreboard. We're far better than it looks on the scoreboard. And so it's early in the season, it's a process, it's going to take time. And there's this really serious piece of the puzzle that we have to solve, and it's goaltending. And I can't hide it. I mean, I have to talk about it because everybody knows.
And then
our team is good. Our team is good.
And that kind of never say die attitude seems to be quite the, I guess, it's trending through all your games. So is that something you see with this team chemistry, just kind of being a big piece of it?
I hope so, because it's my personality. And I always say the team takes on the personality of the coach. been waiting for a couple of years for these kids to get that killer instinct and that never give up, you know, find the tiger in the tank. And this year I'm seeing it, so I like what I'm seeing.
And then third period, you guys come out less than 30 seconds, it seemed like, in, and McFarland scores another gritty goal, which seemed to be another thing you guys were going to have to do if you were going to score this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
So is that going to be something you see carrying over again next weekend with Minnesota coming into town?
Well, it has to be. I mean, their goalie, Debian, is a U18 goalie. She's really, really good, so we already know. Who cares if we get ugly goals, rebound goals? If that's what you got to get, that's what you get. And then when we play Minnesota, Levaille used to be the starting goalie for the U18 team, so we're going to face great goaltending again next week. For us, it's a matter of which goalie's going to show up for me, and I guess we go from there.